Our cameras and microphones are set up near Joplin, Petro, Missouri, exit 4, and this is I-44. There's a Peterbilt dealer on the other side. And over here we have, that's the truck stop itself, that big building over there. There's a truck wash over here. And there's a shop. I was there this morning to check all my 26 tires, and turns out they were all over inflated. The steers were at 135 psi. So it's a good thing I decided to check them, because that's how blowouts, you know, occur when the tires overheat. So all my tires were over. So let's look at some trucks. This is a long weekend in the States, Memorial Day, but the trucking industry never stops. Truck drivers work 24/7. And of course, talking about makes of trucks popular in the States and Canada, I would say Freightliner is #1. Here's a cool looking International, kind of like a semi-classic truck. Lone Star. Oh, I just talked to this guy. He's a heavy hauler from Texas. Get some trouble with his truck. I heard him say they didn't have the part, so he got some fuel. Oh, and he was asking me about the Mack. How does the Mack pull heavy loads? And I said, well, you're not passing anyone, but it does the job. I said, I wish I have gotten a Titan, but that was with the MP10 and 600 horsepower, but that was $20,000 more. So, and this weekend you see lots of people pulling trailers. I mean, you know, like small trailers. Everybody's going on a trip to their cottage, whatever. Thanks to T-Mobile, I got unlimited internet here, so I can upload a large size file. And speaking about connectivity, I found out that in Canada, Rogers is now offering interesting plan for Canadians. It's called a Roam like home, I think. So basically you have a Canadian number and you keep that number and it works all over US and Canada, and they charge you $5 a day for a maximum of 50. Like if you spend, let's say 15 days in the States, they only charge you 50 bucks, and you use your plan, so there's no other surcharges. So let's say if you have a 5 gig a month you know, data and you know, Canada-wide calling, you use that when you're in US. And I said, who you guys use as your partner in the States? And the guy said, well, we use everybody. The biggest is AT&T, but clearly they don't use Verizon because it's a different technology. But all companies in Canada, you know, now they switch to this new GSM, right? UMTPS, whatever, HSPA. So they are using the same platform as AT&T, T-Mobile, Straight Talk, not as Verizon, which is too bad, because sometimes I miss the quality of the connection. But yeah, my phone, of course, it doesn't work everywhere. I keep seeing that, you know, that data thing, the little picture, disappear all the time. But when you're near a big town, like even here, Joplin, Missouri, I got LTE, everything works. So, but I'm gonna look into this Rogers, Roam Like Home, because of course the big question is, what happens when you try to call the other country? Let's say if I'm in the States and I need to call Canada, or if I'm in Canada I need to call US, because you know there's lots of fine print going with these companies. Yeah, on paper it looks good. Hey, take your phone and you know, you can use it in the States. Oh really? Like, okay, but I know there should be a trick, because you cannot just charge me 50 bucks. Let's say if I spend 2 weeks in the States, what, you charge me 50 bucks and that's it? Yeah. As Ronald Reagan used to say, trust but verify, right? So that's going to be my it's going to be on my to-do list when I come back to Canada. And I wanted to wash my truck, but look at the sky. It's all very nasty, and it rained overnight. And today is Saturday. I'm not leaving till Monday, because from here, see exit 4, right? That means that we are 4 miles away from the border with Oklahoma. So my destination, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, is only 200 miles, so 4 hours from here. So I'm gonna stay put till Monday. And if the weather's good, then maybe I'll go and get my truck washed. Here's a cool looking cab over. Everybody loves these trucks, but nobody wants to drive them, right? I guess that's why they stopped making them. And now we are inside the truck stop. It pretty much looks like the one in Walcott, Iowa, right? It's the same Iowa 80. It's a cool looking Pete with huge stacks, you know. Nice looking truck. They have a Verizon here, lots of goodies, you know. I was looking at some chains here. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff, you know. You can look around, you can spend half a day here. And you can even buy some musical instruments here. And to be on the safe side, I asked their permission. I said, for my YouTube channel. Oh, I love these, but this is a small one. Maybe I'll get one like this. What is it? 220 bucks, because you know. Again, I only have 2. Oh, this one is good. All right. for Christmas. Because, you know, you cannot be a serious heavy hauler with only two air horns on your roof. And I wanted to buy those big hooks, but they don't have them. Like, I don't know what these rated for, but that's not what I need. And I already have these. Like, they don't have much shades in here. This is just 5/16. This is no good. These are 1/2 inch. I think that's what I have. But I wanted to buy maybe 3/8, a couple of 3/8. And they have all these toolboxes, you know, binders. See, that's what I used to tighten chains. Oh, one thing I saw here that I wanted to buy was this thing here. So I can put this on my ramp. These are just regular mud flaps, but they're very thick. Just want to buy a couple, maybe use them on my ramps when I load big excavators, so that they don't damage those ribs. You know? Yeah, someone was mentioning these. Yeah, I know these, that you can put them on your fifth wheel, but I read some bad reports about them, so I don't know. So, tools, schmools, whatever you want. Everything is here. Oh, we got straps. Oh, I need these. I need to buy a couple of these because I got those tubes in the back. You know, I already have something like this in the back of the trailer, but I never use them. But they're really much more visible than those regular, you know, flags I use with the cable. I'll get a couple of these shorter ones. $3.99, 18 by 18. So what else we got? Ammo cans, 50 caliber. Hey, that can be useful. $19.99. Maybe I can keep my toothbrush in here. Oh. All right, and that's what I need for sure, because they keep getting dirty. I need a new one. I love these. They goes on the front, very easy to hook, but I want to get maybe this one. Yeah, you can never have enough of these. You know, stuff like this. No, teenagers like this. Now here's an interesting hard hat. This is cool. Okay, they got seats. They got. Okay, no T6. I don't know why nobody sells T6. So you always have to go to Walmart. And yeah, my next oil change is at 10,000 miles, so I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm gonna buy a bunch of gallon cans at Walmart and just bring them to Canada and do the oil change. Anyway, that's what. And then there's a bunch of stores over there. There's a restaurant, there's a coffee shop, there's some fast food, you know, there's showers. It's a pretty big place. So from Joplin, Missouri, I'm SERGEI DRATCHEV. Thanks for watching.